how to get cheap car insurance in Florida. Do you drive in Florida? Did you know that on average, over 1,000 car accidents happen each day across Florida roads? Hopefully you already know how important it is to have car insurance. But let's face it, car insurance is expensive, especially in Florida. That's why at FreeAdvice.com, we're here to help you learn how to get the most affordable car insurance possible in your area. In this video, we will provide you with some of the best ways to get the cheapest Florida car insurance quotes, which is even more important with rates on the rise this year due to inflation. From comparing rates to taking advantage of discounts, we'll cover everything you need to know so you can be sure you are getting the best deal on your car insurance in Florida. Scary fact, according to the Insurance Information Institute, Florida is ranked the third most dangerous state to drive in. In Florida, the average cost for full coverage car insurance is $3,183 a year, which is 37% more than the national average, and those prices are only going up. Have you been wondering where or how to find affordable car insurance in Florida? There's actually many affordable providers offering insurance across the state of Florida, but the challenge is knowing how to find it. You came to the right place because we've done the hard work for you by conducting thorough research and analysis to compare rates from the top providers in the U.S. As you can see in this chart, these 10 providers offer the cheapest insurance in Florida on average. Check out the following list of budget-friendly auto insurance companies in Florida and their corresponding monthly rates. While USAA may be the most affordable provider out there, it's important to note that it's only available to military veterans and their families. But don't worry, there are still plenty of options available that won't break the bank. If you're on the hunt for budget-friendly car insurance, you'll want to set your sights on Allied, State Farm, and Travelers. These providers offer competitive rates that won't drain your wallet each month, at least not as much as others. Always remember that the best way to score the most budget-friendly rates is to compare options from multiple insurance providers. Lucky for you, at FreeAdvice.com, we have your back. We've made it super easy for you to compare car insurance rates from a variety of top-notch providers. Visit our website, FreeAdvice.com, and use our search tool to find the best deals. There are often hidden ways people can save on car insurance that the average consumer isn't aware of. One common way is to bundle your auto insurance with other types of insurance, such as homeowners or renters insurance, which can often result in a significant discount. Additionally, some car insurance providers offer discounts for things like safe driving habits, low mileage, or even being a member of certain professional organizations or alumni associations. As for discounts specific to Florida, there may be some unique opportunities available. For example, Florida residents who complete a state-approved driver education course may be eligible for a 10 to 20% discount on their car insurance premiums. Additionally, some insurance providers in Florida offer discounts for things like having certain vehicle safety features, such as an anti-theft system or a backup camera. It's always a good idea to shop around and compare rates from different car insurance providers to see what discounts and savings opportunities are available to you. And keep in mind, the discounts aren't always advertised. Be ready to ask your account rep. Do you know what coverage you need to legally drive in the Sunshine State? Don't feel bad if you don't know. Sadly, many insurance consumers feel clueless when it comes to this stuff. That is why we made this video. You need to make sure you have adequate car insurance coverage to avoid countless out-of-pocket fees in the event of a crash. So what exactly are the minimum requirements for car insurance in Florida? It's not only essential you know what the minimum requirements are, but you also should understand what they mean. In Florida, car insurance requirements include bodily injury, BI liability, property damage, PD liability, and personal injury protection, PIP coverage. But did you know that there are specific limits for each type of coverage? That's right, Florida, and most states, have set minimum limits for car insurance coverage that drivers must adhere to by law. Before you register a vehicle in Florida, you must have personal injury protection and property damage liability auto insurance. PIP covers 80% of all necessary medical expenses up to $10,000, no matter who caused the crash. PDL coverage pays for damage to another person's property caused by you or someone else driving your insured vehicle. In order for a vehicle to be legally driven in Florida, you are required to pay for at least $10,000 in PIP and $10,000 in PDL coverage, and you must have continuous coverage even if the vehicle is not being driven. But what about high-risk drivers who have a DUI conviction on their record? In Florida, these drivers are required to carry a costly, high-risk insurance certificate called FR44. Drivers required to file an FR44 must carry double the minimum coverage amount for bodily injury and property damage liability. As a responsible motorist, it's crucial you understand the minimum requirements in your state. Failure to follow the insurance requirements will result in life-changing legal and financial consequences if you are involved in an accident. These consequences could bankrupt you and ruin your life. Never consider dropping insurance as a way to save money. Another thing to consider when it comes to buying insurance is your age. Young drivers have to pay more for their insurance than older, more experienced drivers. Are you a young driver who needs insurance but not sure you can afford it? Maybe you are a parent of a teen needing to add your child to your insurance. Regardless, young drivers need all the help they can get when it comes to finding discounts and lower rates, especially in these tough economic times. Well, I've got some good and bad news for you. The bad news is that it's not exactly easy for teens and young adults to score affordable car insurance rates in the Sunshine State. The good news, it's not impossible. Unfortunately, young drivers tend to be required to pay more expensive premiums due to their lack of driving experience, higher risk of accidents, and a higher rate of filing insurance claims. But don't lose hope. While the rates may be higher, there are still ways to save money on your car insurance policy as a young driver in Florida. How much can you expect to pay? Let's take a closer look. In Florida, it's possible for minors aged 16 and 17 to purchase their own car insurance policy, but they may need a parent or legal guardian to co-sign on their policy. But it's important to note here that it's almost always more cost-effective for teens to be added to a parent or legal guardian's existing insurance policy than to buy their own. As young drivers gain more experience behind the wheel and get older, they often see a decrease in their car insurance rates in Florida. So a great option is being added to a legal guardian's policy until your rates start to decrease. Then you can transfer to your own policy. Cost is usually the deciding factor for those shopping for car insurance. Most consumers these days are looking to save money wherever possible. But we want to make sure you pick an insurance provider who will be quick to pay out claims, provide excellent customer service, and prove to be well worth your investment. To help you out, we've put together a list of the best car insurance providers in the Sunshine State based on AM Best and J.D. Power's ratings for their claim satisfaction, customer service, and financial strength. As you can see, Amica is a standout in all three categories, with excellent marks in claim satisfaction, customer satisfaction, and financial strength. Their customers are very happy overall, making them a top pick in Florida. On the other hand, if you're considering Kemper, you may want to proceed with caution. While they have a fair financial strength rating, their poor claim satisfaction rating may indicate a bumpy road when it comes time to getting your money to pay for damages or medical expenses. Ultimately, finding the best auto insurance company in Florida is about more than just the numbers. It's about finding a company that can provide the protection, support, and peace of mind you need on the road. So take a closer look at these rankings, do your research, and choose the insurance provider who is right for you. We've covered a lot of ground today on how to find the cheapest Florida car insurance rates and choose the right provider. A key takeaway is this: you can't find lower rates if you don't shop around and compare policies head to head. Head over to our channel and check it out. It's packed full of helpful information that'll clarify the various types of car insurance policies and give you the knowledge you need to make wise financial decisions when it comes to protecting yourself, your family, and your investments. So what are you waiting for? Start comparing quotes, checking out discounts, and taking advantage of all the resources at your disposal to get the best possible rates on car insurance in Florida. With a little bit of effort, and some smart decision making, you'll be hitting the road protected with the most affordable car insurance in no time. Thanks for watching. And to all our Sunshine State drivers out there, get insured so you can safely navigate those busy Florida roads with a bubble of financial protection.